Know your camera settings. Camera basics. Number 1, aperture. The first thing to consider when taking photographs with a digital camera is the effect that the aperture can have on your pictures. How will the photograph finish change depending on the aperture is widened or narrowed? In this article, we study the effects of varying apertures on depth of field by comparing several examples, and learn about the concept of f-stops. Camera basics. Number 2. Shutter speed. When taking photographs, you want to have a good grasp of shutter speed and its effects on your photographs. What kind of effects can you create with a faster or slower shutter speed? Camera basics. Number 3. Exposure. Exposure is one of the major factors that can make or break a picture. Let us talk about how we can go about make best use of exposure to get the best results from a shot. Camera basics. Number 4. Exposure compensation. Exposure compensation is a function you can use to change the exposure set by the camera. Determine correct exposure into something of your own preference. Here, we find out more about the function, and learn how to identify subjects that require positive or negative exposure compensation along the way. Camera basics. Number 5. ISO speed. ISO speed plays an equally important role as aperture and shutter speed in its effect on exposure. Now let us learn more about the advantages and disadvantages of turning up the ISO speed. Camera basics. Number 6. White balance. White balance is a feature that ensures that the color white is reproduced accurately regardless of the type of lighting under which a photo is taken. At a very basic level, it is common to use the auto white balance setting. However, this setting is no one-size-fits-all solution. For a white balance setting that best suits the lighting source, choose one of the preset white balance settings on your camera. Camera basics. Number 7. Metering. The metering function measures the brightness of a subject and decides how much exposure is best for the photo. Let's take a look at each metering mode available, and get a better idea of which of them to use is best to use under which conditions. Scene. Camera basics. Number 8. Establishing focus. The one thing that enables the photographer to convey his photographic intent to the viewer is establishing the focus. What are the secrets to establishing the best focus? Let's find out more about the special features of autofocus (AF) and manual focus (MF). Camera basics. Number 9. AF modes. When establishing focus on a subject, it is vitally important to anticipate the subject's movement and capture it at the right moment. This means it is essential to know the appropriate autofocus (AF) mode to use for a stationary subject, and which to use when the subject is moving. Camera basics. Number 10. Picture style. With the picture style function, you can adjust the color tone and the contrast to enhance the charm and appeal of the subject. By selecting the perfect picture style setting, you can get perfect results in expressing your shooting intent in a vivid photo. Camera basics. Number 11. Phase detection (AF). Phase detection (AF), also known as phase difference detection (AF), is the autofocus system used in Viewfinder shooting on DSLR cameras. Its main feature lies in its rapid autofocusing speed. In the following, we will explain more about phase detection (AF), and how Canon's dual-pixel CMOS AF utilizes the latest AF technology to enable phase detection (AF) even in live view. Camera basics. Number 12. The viewfinder. When it comes to shooting, a vital part of the camera is the viewfinder. Nowadays, there are cameras that do not come with viewfinders, only with live view shooting. However, as you get more experience with photography, you will realize how much shooting with a viewfinder can affect your photos. Camera Basics number 13. Live View. The implementation of dual-pixel CMOS AF in Canon's latest camera models have vastly improved shooting conditions in live view. Live View, which features fast AF speed that measures up to viewfinder AF, is gradually becoming the choice method of shooting for many photographers. Camera Basics number 14. Position and Angle. The position and angle are two elements that greatly influence the outcome of your photos. Since they have such a significant impact, varying them ensures that you will be able to get a different effect in your photos.